2-5, you always live. Let me come to you first. Are the Eagles clearly the best team in the NFC?
Yes, they are. I think the Eagles are the best in the NFC. It's close with the Bucs, but right now I think the Eagles are playing better together on defense, on offense. They look good. Y'all watched last night. Y'all eyes worked. My eyes worked. They was balling. Jalen Hurts was balling out, running it, throwing it. A.J. Brown, I could name a few. But I got to give a lot of love and shout out to Darius Slay. He was locking things up. Like, I don't know if Justin Jefferson ever been in jail, but that's the closest thing to being in prison. So, a lot of love, bro. A lot of love.
Somebody in that locker room said Slay put Jefferson in a car seat last night.
Hey, can you do this real quick?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Fly, baby, fly.
Joy, are the Eagles the best team in the NFC?
All right, now I hope y'all are going to keep it real because we
That's
did
all I
watch.
do.
All right, we're going to test and see, America, how real he keeps it. Because we all watched the game last night, sitting on the couch, freezing, blankets up to our chin. And I said out loud, Eagles the best team in the NFC. What'd you say?
I probably say yeah. I think I say yeah.
I said yeah.
I knew they was going to start lying.
I said yeah.
Did they agree? No, you didn't. Did they agree?
Who did I
It's
say?
okay. Y'all can think about it for a little while.
Acho definitely didn't agree. Acho definitely didn't.
That's okay. That's okay. And you didn't agree with me either. I just want the facts out there that I said it first.
I tweeted that.
And it took a look. Dave. Dave.
Joy is correct
Please
here.
back me up.
Joy is giving the
Y'all
true.
not just going to steal my take.
No.
And it's okay.
Joy said it first.
Y'all just needed to think about it a little
She
longer.
said the Eagles are the best team in the NFC before me?
I did.
Okay, America,
I did.
if you believe that,
And
America.
I'm right. See what I'm saying? Lies. I'm gonna start
Shady
recording,
wasn't even
y'all.
fully buying Jalen Hurts an hour ago. That's all I'm saying.
It's all right. I'll forgive you. It's just sometimes it takes a little longer to get to the truth. And yes, the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. Obviously, the Bucs close behind. Now, I also would like to point out, I'm not unaware that they are only 2-0 teams in the NFC besides the Giants, who we are still questioning a little bit. So this is not a crazy hot take. But I do think the Eagles look great. I love the Eagles. I picked them to win the division at the beginning of the season. Like I said, I loved what Sirianni, who I had huge doubts about, has done with them. I'm loving Jalen Hurts. Love the way their defense plays. They were dominant. I think they are the team to beat in the NFC.
I will meet you halfway, Philly guys. The Eagles...
And truth teller.
And truth teller. You're right, Joy. You're right. They look the best through 2 games in the NFC. They look the best.
Was that the question? They look the best?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the best team in the NFC.
I knew it.
And look, it's hard to say. Again, have the Bucs looked like world beaters? No. Their offensive line is beat to hell right now. They had the backup to their backup left tackle go out during that game against the Saints. It looks rough. I mean, they had 3 points halfway through the fourth quarter of that game. Their defense carried them. But that's the beauty of it when you talk about the Eagles. All I can think about when I think about this conversation is the score at the start of the fourth quarter of that playoff game last year. Todd Bowles and those guys in Tampa had Jalen Hurts in a blender. It was 31-0. Guess what? That's the same defense. They look nasty, man.
Look good.
Look, we can talk trash about the Cowboys all we want, but that's a good quarterback in Dak Prescott that they held to how many points, Shady?
3.
3 points. Yeah. They've given up 1 touchdown on the year. That is exactly what I'm talking about. When I say I need to see more from Jalen Hurts, beat a defense like that, like what Todd Bowles has in Tampa, and I will be much more convinced.
It's interesting. I'm not, Dave, you called me out. You called me out because when I put out my tweet, Joy, I did say the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. But truth be told, look should have been in parentheses. Because I rewatched the Bucs game this morning on the Stair Stepper. That's when I do my best film review. I rewatched the Bucs game this morning on the Stepper, and if the Bucs were to play the Eagles right here, right now, in my mind, I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would win. But here's the beauty of it. The Eagles don't have to play the Buccaneers in the regular season, nor do they really have to play anybody else difficult for that matter, because the NFC East is terrible, and the Eagles have to play the AFC South, which is also terrible. So the Eagles will likely look the best, thus be the best for the entirety of the season as it pertains to the NFC. Who's the Eagles' toughest opponent? The Packers on November 27th? Then after that, who do you got? Who are you afraid of? If I'm an Eagles fan,
it's not a problem.
I ain't afraid of nobody.
That's right.
That is a nice-looking schedule right there.
It looks good today. It definitely does.
As long as I look the best, I have a competent argument that I am, in fact, the best, Dave. So I'm with you that the Eagles look the best, but until they got to play the Bucs, I think it's fair that we also say they are the best.
And can we talk about this? Like, they look good right now. They're still young, right? And they're still getting new.
What you mean by that?
Hold on.
What you mean by that?
When I say young, I mean fresh. For example, like, we just got A.J. Brown, okay? He's new. He's new to the party. Our rookies we got. Jordan Davis. No, young.
Not getting a lot of burn. Yep.
We got Bradbury. We just got him. He's an older vet, but
Correct.
he's
They're
new to the team. So now, I'll give you an example. When I was with the Bucks, right? When we got Tom Brady, okay, we were a good team, but we got better once we start gelling. The more times, the more plays in the film room. Now I know what type of pass that Jalen Hurts is going to throw me when it's cover 2 or cover 3. All that stuff matters in football. So I'll say this: we get more experience time together. So if we look good right now in week 2, and we're still new, we're still fresh, we're still young. What you think in week 9 gonna look like?
But if the Eagles,
it's gonna be Eagles flying everywhere.
But
I hate to say it. That's a
Come
pretty good
on,
point.
am I
I
right?
hate to say it.
Oh wait, hold, the Dallas guy said I'm right.
No, look,
Tell America.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this all offseason. If Jalen Hurts can play well, the Eagles should be considered a Super Bowl contender. That's why there's so much pressure on him.
and he is playing well.
He's playing well so far.
So the Eagles have to be considered a Super Bowl contender based on your mathematical equation.
Right.
Week 2, but sure. Yeah,
sure.
It's week 3 now. But
Come on, that's what we do. That's what we do in Philadelphia.
Look,
we win games, baby.
if they keep playing like this, they should win the East.
They should win 12 or 13
I don't
games.
ever want to say easily. It's never like every year we do this where like in September or October it's like they can lock the division up by Thanksgiving, and it never happens that way. But they look like the team to beat in the division, which puts them in a good spot.
You will never see a 25 jersey on that field again. Have you seen one since I left? Have you seen one? Have you seen one? You haven't seen one. Flag was fly, baby.
Did you get it unofficially retired?
Nah, man, you know, we working on that. But you ain't gonna see 25 on the field.
So you got to deal with the equipment guys, is what I'm hearing.
Nah, man,
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.